Hi guys, I'm JFM and welcome to the Tactics board. This is a monumentous video, a monumentous day for, well, myself at JFM. We have officially partnered up with the guys over at FM Base to bring you tactical breakdowns, tactical awareness and tactical reviews going into the FM21 season. So in our first edition today of the Tactical board, we're going to review a tactic close to my heart. It is called the Tika-Taka. What we basically are going to do, I'm going to review the tactic that I use for my current series, the Big Cheese, with FC Basel, where we ended up winning the domestic double. So we're going to get straight into it, guys. We're going to review the tactic. We're going to have a little breakdown of the stats and the analysis, and we're going to go from there. So here we go. Straight onto the tactics, guys. What I'm going to do, I am going to throw you straight in. The tactic is called Shake Your Tika-Taks. So we start off with a 4-3, say 3 formation, or if you want to be pedantic, we go a 4-1-4-1. Okay, guys, so we have got a sweeper keeper sitting in defence. Out fullbacks, both of our fullbacks are at wing-back supports. Going into the centre, we have a ball-playing defender defence and a centre defender defence. I don't like to play a stopper or a cover because I like my back four to be in sync. I like them to sort of break the offside trap and make sure that they're all level. Again, it doesn't matter which side your ball-playing defender is on. It just determines on the players that you have and the preferred foot of your player playing at ball-playing defender. Always makes sense to go with the sort of the stronger foot on that side. We have opted for a deep line playmaker defence in the centre defence midfield position, partnered up with an advanced playmaker support, and then pushing on is a Mezea attack. Going straight over onto the right-hand side, we do have an inverted winger support. So when that inverted winger is naturally wanting to run and take the ball sort of inside, the Mezea is either making those underlapping or overlapping runs depending on the position of the inverted winger. So don't think that they are going to get in the way of each other because one is supporting, one is attacking. So one's naturally going to drop, one's going to either get around the outside and get in the box or get on the underlap and get in the box. On the left-hand side, we have got an inverted winger attack. Very, very crucial for picking up those loose balls when it comes to balls at the back post. Again, does like to cut inside and sort of, you know what I mean, work his magic. And because it's on an attacking option, he will get the ball away. And then we have an advanced forward attack. Very crucial for my team last season. Picking up 34 goals in all competitions, my main striker, which is a good turnaround, if I'm being honest. Again, the advanced forward will occupy those wide areas when the inside forward or the inverted winger or the Mezea are actually cutting inside and not going around wide. Normally what works out is the Mezea and the advanced forward are sort of in the channels. The inverted winger and the inside forward are sort of overlapping and underlapping runs through the middle, and it does work a thing of beauty when it's synchronised and when that sort of familiarity is up. So right, guys, we're going to go straight into the sort of team instructions. So we have chosen a attacking mentality. In possession, we have opted for a standard attacking width. Again, because we are playing with inverted or inside forwards. Again, it's good to keep that standard balance because then it allows those wing-back supports to push on in wide areas. And we're not just solely focusing on playing it through the middle, yet we're not focusing on playing it out wide. It does give that mix of options when going forward. We have opted to play it out defence. We have opted again to pass it shorter and to keep the tempo down and to play it at lower tempo, which does help retain possession and it does help keep the ball. We have opted to work the ball in the box. Again, if we can't go for the wonder goal and we can't go for that opportunity, then it is key just to retain possession and keep the ball and make sure that we're working the opposition and breaking them down and picking out those key areas. It's all about the work being done off the ball as well by those individual players, which then allows sort of those channels, all those holes to be unlocked. The rest, as you see, we haven't opted to pass into space. We are low crossing in the final third, and then the rest sort of dribbling and creative freedom. Nothing is pressed there. So in transition, we have opted for a counter press when in transition. So we are winning the ball back very, very well, and it's almost like a Tika-Taka press. I didn't want to confuse the system, but it is like a Tika-Taka press. If we had that counter on as well, it would nullify the fact that we want to retain possession and work the ball into the box. But at the same time, we are pressing from the front. So when we do win that ball back, we're either clinical with it or we're knocking it about again and making sure that we're playing the game on our terms. So again, goalkeeper is going to distribute quickly. He's going to distribute to all line of defence, full-backs, centre-backs, depending on who's in the correct position, ensuring that he's not just taking one risk by going one route. Again, and we've opted not to take long kicks. It's all about retaining the possession and working on the ball. Out of possession, we've opted for a higher line of engagement. That does help with our counter press, and a higher defensive line. That does help when we're working the ball in the final third. And if we lose the ball, then instantly the defence are there to pick up the ball and get that transition going again, and maybe feed it to one of the playmakers or give it to one of the wingers just to make sure that we're turning over possession. Our pressing intensity is extremely urgent. So again, it's all about keeping and retaining the ball. Right, guys. So that is a breakdown of the tactics. I'm going to take you in to what is the player instructions. So let's go on the advanced forward roll. And we have opted for not being able to see the screen. Brilliant. I do not believe that in this tactic that I have set up, there are any individual player roles, apart from the preset player roles that are already there when you opt for an inside forward attack or an inverted winger attack. Again, this tactic is going to be available on the FM-based website, so everything will be there for you, and whatever layout you choose to have on your FM, you'll be able to access everything there. So, you wonder how we got on with this tactic. Bearing in mind, we played this tactic from day one. So, all we did in training, we went to training, and we set our preferred tactic to shake your Tika-Taks 4-3-3. We have been playing that all season long. Again, we finished domestic double. Very, very happy. But again, it's not just about it's all about how you play and the results and the stats that come out in playing a preferred system. So let's go over to our schedule. I just want to add, I do not touch training at all. Myself personally, I do not touch training at all, apart from setting my primary tactic, and I only ever set a secondary tactic. So then when it builds up the familiarity of the tactics, it builds up quicker because you're not trying to learn 3, you're only learning 2. Again, you will primarily focus on that train tactic, but then again in the background you will be learning that secondary tactic anyway. So let's go into our schedule and let's have a little look to see how we got on last season. Everything I've calculated in regards to statistics and analysis, I've calculated over the amount of games we played in the calendar year. So the amount of games we played from pre-season to end of season, which was a total number of 65 games. I can tell you now, we won quite a few using this tactic. Sorry if I'm going to go really fast, but I'm going to break it down in a minute. So we opted and we ended up winning 51 of those games, drawing 6, losing 8. That's something we need to improve on. But I also think that comes down to the quality of players within your side and the individual sort of attributes, things like composure and consistency and stuff like that, which do obviously have a detrimental effect when it comes to playing a certain system or when it comes to trying to play a certain way. But we did score 125 goals in total, conceding 36 in 65 games, keeping 30 clean sheets along the way. So I'm pretty happy with that, to be honest. Our win percentage was 78.46%, a draw percentage of 9.23%, and a loss percentage of 12.31%. We picked up on average 2.44 points per game, 1.92 goals per game, and conceded 0.5 goals per game. Home wins, we averaged a 72.41% home win with an 82.86 away win percentage. Very good tactic for on the road. And again, because you're stopping that team attacking when they're at home, because you're keeping the ball all the time. And shots, we averaging 16.67 shots per game. We have kept a 59% passing success rate, which is quite good for a team that are trying to retain the ball and keep the ball. Again, we have... No, I do apologise. That 59% is a possession-based. Sorry, that is a possession-based statistic. So we have kept the ball and we have kept possession 59% of the time on average in 65 games. And passing success rate is 88.46% passing success rate. And we have committed 7.15 fouls on average per game. Now, we finished at the top of the Swiss Super League. We won the league. I've just gone into the wrong bit. Sorry, guys. We won the league. by, I think it was something like 14 points. Something like that. Maybe a bit more. Can't seem to take us back at the minute, guys, but I will try and post something in the future. But yeah, we won the league by, I don't know, 14, 15 points, something like that, maybe a little bit more, which is very, very good. And again, we went on to win the Swiss Cup as well, winning 3-0 in the final. So I'm very happy, guys. I'm very happy with the way that this tactic worked out for me. It's been tested in other leagues as well. I have had success with it in other saves. Again, I think I ended up clinching promotion with Reading from the Championship, then going on to winning multiple trophies within the Premiership. So sort of your League Cups, your FA Cups, your Premier Leagues, even when I won the Euro 2 Cup with them. But I haven't actually done a breakdown of that, which I will bring you in the future. But this is very much my go-to tactic if I'm ever starting off with a new Football Manager. Say this is what I always go to and just go from there. And this has really brought me a lot of success this season. Right, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. A massive shout out to the guys over at FM Base. If you do want this tactic, please, the link will be in the description. So again, I just want to thank you very much for tuning in. Thank you for the guys at FM Base for giving me this opportunity to read out and to promote a tactic as well as review a tactic. It's been very, 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 very cool to be a part of. So if you like what you see and you want to see some more content and you want to get more content, then go and check out FM Base, guys, because they have got a whole load of content ranging from different types of graphics, different types of face packs, different types of tactics. Anything you want, any add-ons for your game are there. And also it's available to lots of forums and stuff as well. If you've ever got any questions or if you're stuck regarding your game or anything to do with your game, then please check out the forums on fmbase.co.uk. That's fm/base.co.uk. Guys, I've been JFM. You have been awesome. Please don't forget to hit that sub button. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Your feedback is absolutely paramount to this series and absolutely paramount to where this channel goes going forward. Again, guys, please stay safe. Please look after your loved ones. And don't be silly.